It's funny how each of the 7 deadly sins in moderation isn't a bad thing. In fact, most of them can be good things, and it's strange how that's set up, isn't it? They're mostly known for bad things that we all do, but are they really that bad? Is it really that each of the sins on their own are bad? If there are different sins in there, such as self-doubt, that could be difficult to spin even for me, but wrath, getting angry, anger, that's something in moderation is good. You should feel fired up at times, you should feel angry about things. It's something that can keep you driven and going. Lust, you should always have a lust after something. You should always have dreams, goals, aspirations, things to go for. It shouldn't consume you though. It shouldn't take up everything you are and destroy what's left, because at that point you can't reach your dreams because you don't have anything to reach them with. Greed, that is probably the hardest to spin, but even that is having something, of having a title, of having money, of having power, and it's not necessarily wrong to want those things. Again, those can kind of equate to goals, but not quite the same. It's having the accomplishment, cherishing the accomplishment, growing to understand it, growing to enjoy it, having enjoyment in what you do. And all the sins feel like in a moderate amount are good and are healthy things. But at the same time, it's possible that if you completely negated all of them, you would be possibly better off. If you had absolutely no anger in you whatsoever, maybe you could just have drive be what motivates you. If you had no lust in you whatsoever, maybe you, instead of having goals and aspirations and things that you want to work towards, maybe that means you've already gotten your goals. Maybe it means you already have obtained those things. Instead of greed, it means if you have no greed, that means you have already what you want and you feel free to give it up. You can give to others. And maybe all of them, even if in moderation it sounds like good things for all of us to have, if we truly got rid of them, we'd be better off. Such as saying, if we got rid of pain, we would be worse off. We wouldn't know what's hurting us. We wouldn't know when we're in pain. We wouldn't know when to go to the hospital. But if we lived in a world without pain, that's not necessarily a bad thing either. It could just mean that nothing painful happens. So in ways, the 7 deadly sins are good to have in small amounts. But in other ways, the smaller the amount, the better off you are.